I love me some toolbox decks, and Ho-oh Armarogue actually seems like a pretty hot deck to play right now, mainly because it did gain a brand new powerful card with the special energy, Prism Energy, which makes the deck even more versatile and stronger, and I'm really excited to show off how busted and powerful this deck really is. It got top 16 in a 1,500 player tournament recently, so clearly the deck is decent, and I definitely want to show off how strong this deck is in today's Pokemon TCG Live video. This deck seems pretty fire for the World Championships. Welcome back everybody to brand new Pokemon TCG Live Black Ball White Flare deck video. Today I'm showing off Ho-oh Armarogue Toolbox, which got some pretty good upgrades with the new set Black Ball White Flare, and that's of course the new special energy card Prism Energy, which is finally unbanned on Pokemon TCG Live after it was bugged. And with the Prism Energy in the deck, you can now play even more versatile attackers, and we even gain a brand new late game card with the Reshiram EX. Now, I want to give credit to Frogger27, who played this deck to top 16 at the Smart Tournament, which was a 1,500 player online tournament, so pretty good finish in a giant tournament. I mean, that was almost more people than half the regionals we've had in the past, so definitely a pretty impressive result, and I've based my list off of their list. I've made a few changes, and even Frogger was, helping me out in the Twitch chat on the deck and stuff, but I definitely like this deck a lot. It's really fun to play. I'm a big fan of toolbox decks. You don't know what the deck is. You're trying to use Ho-oh EX's ability here, where you can put 2 fire energies from your hand onto a bench Ethan's Pokemon, so you Ho-oh to your own Ho-oh on the bench. Then you use Armarouge, fire off. You move Zombies like a fire energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. But here's the catch. You can use Armarouge with Prism Energy. Now, Prism Energy is a great addition. It's a lot better than Luminous Energy in the deck, and that's because Prism Energy, when it's on a Pokemon, it provides a colorless energy. However, though, if it's on a basic Pokemon, it provides a rainbow energy, and it stacks. So, Luminous Energy is cool, but you can't use multiple Luminous Energy on the same Pokemon, then it would cancel Luminous out, and then you'd have no rainbow energy. With Prism Energy, you can have multiple Prism Energy on a Pokemon, on a basic anyways, and it would always provide a rainbow energy. So, technically, this is better than Luminous, because we're obviously just playing all basics, and Prism Energy is pretty baller because you can move it with Armarouge, and it lets you play more attacks. Like, for example, Iron Hands can now use Arm Press more reliably, and you can also use Roaring Moon. Now, Roaring Moon is an interesting inclusion that I've thought of, and I think it's cool because it's nice to have against Gardevoir EX, which is probably this deck's, potential weakest matchup is Gardevoir, but we do have a dark Pokemon in the deck with Moon. It's got that Calamity Storm attack, and it also has Frenzy Gouging. Also a really good late-game delete option, or just having the ability to remove a Pokemon off your opponent's board in general seems pretty good, and you can use Moon with double Prism Energy. So as long as you have 2 Prisms on the board from manual attachments, you can utilize the Roaring Moon, which I think is a really cool addition. This deck is all about just trying to be aggressive and prize racing the opponent through Iron Hands and Wellspring Ogerpon as your early game attackers, and then in the late game you have stuff like the new Reshiram with Blazing Burst that is 130, plus 50 more damage for each prize your opponent has taken. So this card hits really hard in the late game. It's basically like having a free Charizard EX in the deck. And then we have other late game cards like, again, the Moon, and also stuff like the Durant EX, which is really good against Grimmsnarl and Charizard because it can attack and hit them for weakness and take an easy knockout on them. Now, before we begin the video, big shout out to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. If you're looking to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over there. If you're looking to get any Black Bolt and White Flare codes or any other older set code or IRL singles, product, or anything like that, Card Cavern's got them all on their website. If you get anything over at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code CODELY to get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Help yourself out at Card Cavern. Check them out. Link down below. And shout out to my second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to go check out their website down below. Get into the awesome product they sell there. Their dice, damage counters, ability markers. They got a lot of good stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG tabletop gameplay. Check them out down below, code LEF at the checkout for a 10% discount if you want to help support the channel. So shout out to my 2 sponsors, and my second channel is also linked down below. Speaking of that Smart Tournament that just happened, where this deck got top 16, if you want to see even more online tournament results for this past weekend from the new format, check out the second channel's recent vid down below. We're also getting very close to 80k subs. I don't know if we're quite there yet by the time this is uploaded, but if we aren't, subscribing down below would be greatly appreciated to help support the channel and reach 80k subs. So yeah, here's the list that I've got. Again, I made a few changes from Frogger's list. I added the Moon into the deck. Frogger also like 2 boss, 1 bundle over 3 boss. I did cut in Area 0. I think the deck probably should play 3 Area 0. The more I've played the deck, the more I'm like, yeah, I feel the lack of Area 0. So 3 Area 0, in my opinion, is the way to go, not 2. Also, I do like the 4 Prism and 1 Legacy. Some lists were playing like 3 Prism, 3 Luminous, 1 Legacy, but I do like having 5 Rainbow Energy cards. A lot of the time, if you attack with Wellspring Ogerpon, you put the energy in your deck, and you have to refine it. So just having naturally 5 in the deck just feels pretty good. 4 Research for Iono is pretty solid, 2 for the draw. The deck has a lot of onboard draw. The one thing to note when playing this deck, you always want to make sure you have 2 Charcadet in play. Like, usually when you go first, which this deck does go first, in my opinion. You go first, you want to get a Charcadet down before a Ho-oh, because theoretically you can still bench a Ho-oh during your next turn and still pull off an attack out of nowhere. You could maybe fit like an air balloon in here for some more mobility if you don't want to bench Latias, so it frees up a bench space. There's definitely some things you can cut in the list, like you can play different attackers. We got a Monkey in here for some extra damage. Also, Monkey's really good against Dragapult, so I think the Monkey should stay in the deck. I've thought about it if it's worth it, but Monkey's actually pretty good versus Dragapult, trust me. And then the Shiyu's kind of cool for the Goldengo matchup. This deck, I think, beats Goldengo pretty easily. As long as they don't take the first 2 prizes, you should easily be able to 2-2-2 race them. You have Shiyu, Ho-oh, you have Reshiram, Iron Hands, Wellspring. You just have a myriad of attackers. One other thing I wanted to mention quickly about the Prism Energy is the ability to use Terapagos' Crown Opal. There will be potentially games where Crown Opal is a really good attack. It does 180 damage, and then during your next turn, prevent all damage done on the Terapagos by attacks from basic non-colorless Pokemon. So against stuff like Miraidon and Raging Bolt, this can be a really good late-game attack to win the game under a pinch. Like, combine this with an Iono, you might be cooking. Some other cards to add, I kind of like the idea of maybe a counter catcher in here just to have some more like playability with like Iono counter catcher, but the deck's cool. I think Armarouge Ho-oh is pretty strong, and Prism Energy is fantastic in the deck. I'm excited to show off how busted this deck really is. We have Charizard. We do have Wellspring, which is a good start. This matchup is probably like, the way I anticipate this matchup is like you basically have to keep up in the prize trade. So we have to get Squawk here. We do have Durant. Only 1 Charcadet, though. That's pretty bad. It actually makes it even worse to go Squawkabilly. Oh, God. It might be better to try to do Iron Hands, then, in all honesty, if I can actually get there. We don't have hands either, though, do we? Oh, wow. Huh. That's not good. Our prizes are kind of diabolical, not gonna lie. We'll see what we can do. Because if I go Wellspring, they're just gonna... I mean, we just gotta hope we can dodge, I guess, Counter Catcher, KO, Wellspring. It is what it is. We'll see. I think I just pass here. It's fine. My opponent could have a slow start. I mean, Charizard usually just TM Evos, so, like, we're probably going to try to kill the Pidgeot, which hopefully gives us a little bit of an edge where they can't chain attacks. Because, yeah, if our Charcadet dies, it's pretty bad. Because I have to put the energy back with Wellspring. The best counterplay I have is to Saw Block something. So, we'll see if that works. We do have a decent hand. As long as we don't whiff Armarouge off of Iono, hopefully we're looking at that turn 2 Torrential Pump. There's Artisan. Dude, I wish I could play that and get a free Charcadet. I'm going to get Pidge. There he is. It was kill a Charmander Pidgey for sure. Seems good to me. I thought Iono, which kind of sucks. If I top deck Charcadet, or if I get Armarouge here off the top deck, I definitely don't Iono. Well, that's not happening. Put that there. I don't know. I was like debating sobbing just in case. Because like, their hand is dead, but they could have Hurricane Pidgeot. Yeah, it was always correct to go in. And we got it. Yeah, this is your best chance in this matchup. Just aggressively go in. Ideally, this scenario would have been better to do Iron Hands, because then our Armarouge would be safe. But this is the best play I got. We just got to hope my opponent doesn't have Rare Candy, Charizard, Counter Catcher, knock out my Armarouge. And we have to get some Charcadets out of the prizes. There's 2 of them in there. Getting hands here would be okay too, but we'll see. Hopefully we get the lads out of the prizes. Come on, give me my Jits, bro. Come on. We need them both. Let's see it. 2 in 6 chance of hitting one of the Charcadets. Let's see it. There we go. Nice. Getting hands would have been good too, right? Because then we can go into hands and they have to respect Iron Hands. But if they have Hurricane, Charizard, Counter Catcher, you know it is what it is. They have Fez. It's not good. We don't have Boss here, so we can't stall with Sob if they do KO my Armarouge this turn. We can get our own Fez, though. I'm a little scared of the... No way they have it, bro. Without Pidgeot, dude, it's just not happening. They definitely can probably get Charizard. I wouldn't be surprised if they had Charizard. It's just whether or not they have the Rare Candy Charizard. And the Counter Catcher. Like, if they... This is why I didn't really want to Iono, but I had to, right? They do have it. It's kind of spooky. I have to, like, Legacy Energy and pray. All right, come on. Don't have it, please. Like I said, they should have Rare Candy Charizard. That most likely is the case. But will they find one of their 2 counters? But they could also Arven for Counter Catcher if they have Candy Zard already in hand. Actually kind of scary. Like, if they just got it like that, it's pretty bad, man. Just don't have it, please. They're taking a minute to play this, which is a potential good sign, hopefully. If they don't have it, we can torrential pump them again. And we can also then finally get the second Charcadet on the board. I do need to find Area 0. I need to get another Ho-oh down. No, they got Counter Catcher. Nah, I don't like that. Don't do it. They have it, don't they? Charizard always has it like that. That's crazy. They always got it like that. Wow. Yeah, they always got it like that. Holy crud, bro. Prizing that second Charcadet is, like, diabolical. Hopefully they don't kill Armarouge, though. They may actually just try to take 2 prizes here. Yo, let's go. Okay, hold up. I'm still in it. They did not... Okay, good. They didn't go after the Armarouge. Good. They should have. We got lucky they didn't. Because they had the nuts, bro. They freaking Charizard always has it like that. Cringe deck. But it's all good. We can hopefully establish a better board here. Or not. I need Area 0 really badly. Debating whether or not I want to... Honestly, it might have been okay to motivate. I need to get Durant here, but I think we're getting the Durant KO. I need to get Fez. You need to go Fez, Area 0, Durant. Let's see it. Nope. Debating the Iono. Could even hold. I'm thinking we go Sob. They knock me out, take 1 prize, and then I can still go 2-2-2. That's what I'm thinking here. But if they have Hurricane Pidgeot, they can get Boss. They also have the Natchez have Boss. Research. I doubt Research will give me the... I don't think we're going to get knocked off of Research. It's super unlikely. Just going to Iono. I'll go for the Sob Legacy Energy play and see if it does anything. We got the Area 0. Maybe I did have a chance to hit it. Got kind of close, but... I think this is still probably an okay play. As long as they just literally don't draw a Rare Candy Pidgeot or Boss's Order off of 4 cards, like, this play is okay. We are losing our Terra, though. Probably get Terapagos out if it's in there. This play seems fine. This is, like, an okay-ish play. Because they knock out the Wellspring... They take 1 prize. As long as they literally don't raw draw a boss, it's fine. Like, if they have Hurricane Pidgeot or boss like that, you know, it is what it is. Okay. They don't have it. I probably should have just went into Charcadet then, in actuality, not the Wellspring. Yeah, I should have just went Charcadet then, not Wellspring. Okay, that was a misplay. I should have just gave him the Charcadet. I'm losing Legacy. Okay, that was a misplay then. Yeah, I should have just went Charcadet. This deck is, like, weirdly hard to pilot. I should have went Charcadet, because I could have Nest Ball for Mew or Ho-oh. Okay. I did misplay. We'll see what they have here. They have second Charizard. That's pretty good. We just need to establish a good board here, and we should be okay. Let's see what they got. Yeah, Burning Darkness. I should have just went Charcadet, not Wellspring. Yeah, it was kind of a silly play. Alright, well, we can still win this. We have to Durant them twice or something. Let's see what we can draw here. Nice. That can get me... Gets me Mew. And you manage Ho-oh and Durant. I need to get 2 energy instead of 1. Yeah, I should have not gave him the Wellspring. It was such a dumb play. Come on, Fez. Give me something good, please. Nope. Can I take a boss KO here? Can knock out the Fez. Doesn't seem bad, actually. Okay. Yeah, we'll knock out Fez here. That's my only play I got. I'm playing this poorly, though. There could have been 3 energy on the board. I would have whipped it anyways, though, from the looks of it. So it would have been whatever. I have to lose my area 0. I think that's okay, though. That's the best play I got. Knock out Fez, and then hope my opponent doesn't... Let me set the Durant for game. Okay, this could work. Kill the Fez. I probably could have Night Stretcher, to be honest, for the Wellspring to keep the area 0 on the board. I think it's fine to keep the Night Stretcher, though, just in case. We have Reshiram. Reshiram's pretty good, too. That gives us... Okay, now we don't even need Durant. We can just go Reshiram. Which means we don't need the Prism Energy, which actually could be better, in all honesty. Let's see if they have Pidgeot here. We took out their Fez. If they have the Pidgeot, is what it is. Buddy Poffin. Yeah, I definitely could have played this game better. This deck is deceptively kind of hard to pilot. Despite how simplistic it can seem, it's kind of deceptively hard to pilot. There's a lot of weird little plays and lines you have to take. Like, I don't know why I gave them the Wellspring. That honestly was a stupid play, because I could have had an extra energy on the board. But whatever. Ooh, they raw had the Iono. Okay. Let's see what this gives me. Not bad. See if they get Pidgeot off the Iono. We can also win the game with Mew. So we don't... we just win with Mew. I forgot about that. So we also have game with Mew. We don't need the Reshiram or the Durant. Mew wins me the game too, actually, because they're going to go down to 1 prize here with the Burning Darkness. Forgot about Mew. We'll see what they got. Ultra Ball. Sure. Nice. They got Pidgeot. Not that it matters. I think it's... Well, no, it actually is. It does matter. Does it matter? Yeah, this gives him Counter Catcher. Okay, wow, that's a pretty good Iono. What the heck? We just have game here with Mew, right? Because the energy stays on the board, so it's checkmate. It works out. Crazy that Charizard just had it like that. Ooh, we would have probably lost the game, too. Look at that. If I had no way to attack into them here, we would have lost. Because, well, like, I wouldn't have lost. But if they killed the Fez, I had no energy on the board. I think I would have lost the game. Because, like, those are 2 decks. I guess I could have went Ho-oh attack. No, but I needed 3 energy. That got a lot closer. This matchup is, I think, 50-50. It's literally as long as you can take a KO every single turn, you're fine. That's basically how the Charizard matchup goes. Are you going to post the Goldengo Typhlosion deck? I'm not sure yet. I didn't really find the Typhlosion to be that good. I saw somebody post on Reddit yesterday about Goldengo with Centiskorch. That got me thinking, that might just be better than Typhlosion. Goldengo Centiskorch actually seems kind of cool. That seems a little bit better than Typhlosion. I don't know. The Typhlosion is cool, though, because it's a good attacker. Like, 280 damage is a lot of damage, but, like, Goldengo doesn't care about having an extra damage attacker, because you already have unlimited damage. Goldengo Centiskorch legit just might be better than the Typhlosion. The problem with the Typhlosion build, it felt like there was too much going on, you know what I mean? Like, the deck was okay. Like, it wasn't bad. Like, it was fine. But, like, I didn't really get a lot of value to Typhlosion as much as I wanted to. And even when I used it, I was still losing. Like, against Slacking, we went Iono Counter Catcher, killed their Pidgeot with the Typhlosion, and they still won. I don't know. 30 damage to all your pokes is a bit bad. In the Goldengo Mirror, it doesn't matter. Like, you're only using Centiskorch against Crustle and Mirror. That's it. You're not using it in any other situation. Okay, let's see. We got Rushy, Armarouge, Legacy. Alright, cool. This guy's pretty good in this matchup. They didn't get an Owl, so we're not worried about them taking first prizes. Should probably get a Terra Pokemon here. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, this matchup seems good. I'm like debating Ultra Balling for... yeah, screw it. We're probably gonna need Clefairy. I guess I could have got rid of Clefairy, but I don't know. I want to get a Terra down. Am I benching Clefairy? Sure. It's unlikely they're taking 2 prizes next turn, so we should be fine. Nice. I should have put Legacy Energy on, because I don't want to get rid of any energy here with this Vessel. Well, we can ditch the Ultra. Nah, we can ditch Ultra, it's fine. I was like, because I need Latias probably, right? But we can, well, they're most likely going to snipe this, right? Honestly, yo, I'm kind of punished for playing this guy. Because they're most likely sniping this guy. Huh. That's kind of punished. This matchup may be a bit sus if they target Charcadet. Yeah. I actually am getting punished here for having the two retreat Charcadet. I gotta hope they have a terrible hand or something and they don't snipe the Charcadet on the bench. What does Centiskorch do? For one fire, it does 130 and then does 30 to all your bench Pokemon. Basically, just one-shots a Goldengo. You just put it down in the mirror. Can Goldengo ever beat Ethan? Probably not, no. It's a pretty bad matchup for sure. Punish for unoptimal basic? Yes. But now it's fine because my opponent does not have the Thunderburst Storm. Yeah, we need Bundle here too. Put that there. Crown Opal is an option in this matchup too. It's not really that good. I don't think it's going to work, but like we do have the option to use Crown Opal. They have Owls though. Let's put down the Clefairy. It's the weakest Pokemon on my board right now. Did not get there. Can Night Stretcher and Energy... Yeah, this two retreat... Yo, this is actually not a good Pokemon to have in play. What the hell? Appreciate the follow there, Little Big Bear. I could have went Iron Bundle. Well, they would have gave me the Hoot Hoot, I guess. Maybe it's okay. Maybe we just chill for a turn. Am I ever attacking this for 10 damage? Actually, because this can set up maybe a Wellspring play where we can take 2 prizes against, like, Hoot Hoot. Yeah, I'm kind of down. KO with Terapagos. Yeah, but then the Terapagos dies to Raging Bolt. I think it's... Well, nah, maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe I should have... Well, I don't know. Taking the KO... Well, I guess I had Legacy Energy, so it would have been fine, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. I should have went for the KO. And they have Boss. Yeah, punished. Okay, that's fine. Not the end of the world. Honestly, doing even, like, Wellspring to... Even killing their Hoot Hoot here is pretty good. Terapagos immune if you Crown Opal. Well, actually, speaking of which... We can just go Crown Opal here, right? No, we can't. I don't know. Maybe I should have KO'd that with the Legacy Energy on. You might be right. They are down to Sada, so I could try to, try to Wellspring them here or something. This doesn't seem like the end of the world. I think we're okay. I'm trying to think if I Iono. They haven't been doing much, so, like, I don't know if I want to Iono them. Their hand could be dead, right? But I also don't know if I want to research. Probably get Fez, at the very least. Kind of want to keep the hand because I have Boss. Because we kill the Raging Bolt. They may have something in their hand. I don't know. They've been televising me. They don't have much. Like last turn, all they did was boss me, right? I don't know. Do I Iono? Or do I just wait? I do want to get more energy on the board. I probably should Iono, right? Maybe just take the knockout. Yeah, we'll hold. Because we have boss and stuff. I don't know. I like the hand. I'm just going to hold it. Yeah, I'll hold. Sure. Yeah, I think KO in here is fine. We just force him to have the outs to killing Clefairy. Plus, we have the Legacy Energy on anyways, so... They have to get, like, Prime Catcher, Raging Bolter. And then I can Iono them. Is Fire really that bad besides Fighting? Fire is not a bad type right now. There's a lot of good Fire Pokemon. Fighting is by far the worst type, though. You are right. Next turn should boss KO Chiyu. Yeah, true. I can go Chiyu next turn. Yeah. Well, they're gonna take one prize, right? It doesn't. I don't think it matters, right? As long as they take one prize. If they take 2 prizes, KO with Chiyu is definitely the correct play. They did have the Noctowl. We'll see if they have the resources to take out Clefairy. Yeah, fighting Pokemon is pretty bad. Fighting Pokemon is pretty good when the new set comes out. Well, I don't even know if fighting will still be that good. What, the best fighting Pokemon in the format right now is what? Cynthia's Garchomp? As if I talk about tournament results for the Finale Player Tournament, got 24th in second tournament ever. Thanks for showing off the list. No worries, Trevor. Congrats. What attackers have you added with Prism Energy? Right now we're just playing a Roaring Moon. That's like the one difference. We have a Mooney X in the deck. We haven't used it yet. But it theoretically could be good. Garchomp beating Miraidon decks? Exactly. There you go. You want to beat Miraidon, play that deck. Put Okidogi in mine for Lightning plus Fez. Prism is here, and it got unbanned. They fixed it. Fighting auto gate kept by weakness and retreat cost? Yeah. Well, a lot of the fighting Pokemon are weak to Psychic and Grass, which is like a pretty bad weakness to have. Ooh. Can they Prime Catcher kill my Fez here with Slitherwing? That's pretty diabolical if they can. Maybe getting Fez was a mistake. Well, no, they can kill the Terapagos. It doesn't matter. We can just go boss kill Fez, though. It's like not that bad. Why was Prism Energy banned? It was like bugged for a bit. They fixed it, though, yesterday with the update. Are they hitting into Clefairy? What's bro cooking? Clefairy is safe this turn. They definitely can't kill it. The question is, what are they... Well, they could have an E-Switch in their deck. They could be playing a one of E-Switch randomly, which would be pretty bad. Do they actually have an E-Switch? Is that last card in their hand really an Energy Switch? Nope. They're just stomp-offing. Alright, fine with me. Boss kill Fez, game ends. Boss Wellspring is to play. Kill the Owls. Nah, I think it's fine to just kill the Fez. They have one card in hand. It's fine. This is like essentially checkmate. Like, even if that one card happens to be a Noctowl, I don't think it matters. Which it actually ended up being a Noctowl. Look at that. Broken deck. Wow, Raging Bolt's going to win Worlds, man. Oh my god. This is like probably checkmate. I mean, I guess they could like Prime Catcher, Iono kill Fez with the... I don't care. Whatever. It's fine. I don't think it mattered. Wellspring would have been cool. But then they have Fez. Honestly, I think it's still always correct to kill the Fez there. Will I be at Worlds? I will indeed be there. Yes, I will indeed be at Worlds. They have another boss in the deck? Oh my goodness. They send your deck for you? Exactly. How do you feel about running the Accelerator Energy? What do you mean? What Accelerator Energy? Keldeo, EX, and Ho-oh Armarogue? What is that even for, though? Like, what matchup does that fix? To play 4 Watchtower to Worlds will stop Raging Bolt? Yeah. Raging Bolt feels free with this deck. I wouldn't really say it's free, but it definitely does feel like slightly favored for sure. The only deck that feels free for us is Typhlosion. Typhlosion feels like the best matchup to have for Raging Bolt. You appreciate the follow, Lucas. Typhlosion gets farmed by Raging Bolt. Or Raging Bolt gets farmed by Typhlosion. They got Fez and Owl back? Yeah, I think it was always fine to kill the Fez there. Like, it just doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. We just have game, obviously. It doesn't really matter. The new Triple Energy? Oh, I like it. I think it's good. There's some cool combos you can make with it. What the heck? The board wasn't fixing. Huge fan from Brazil. Keep doing your awesome videos. Yo, appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Chiyu then because it's funny. We could Chiyu for the memes. That is true. Can go for the Chiyu memes. We actually just swept them with a Clefairy, which is kind of crazy. Nice try, Mr. Fezandipiti. Besides making decks for your content, is there a deck that you put so many hours into? Probably just Goldengo, to be honest. Is it a mirror? Ooh, we hit Typhlosion. Typhlosion's an easy matchup, right, chat? Yeah, one Doom, yeah. Toadstool EX? Nah, that's not good enough. It's a baller. Raging Bolt will fall off, Kasada? Exactly. The best Team Rocket Pokemon yet? Nobody knows my boy Coughing. Yo, Wheezing with Brave Bangle? I'm kind of down to try that. Yeah, we have Waterpon and Amp. Should be pretty good. We'll see how it goes. This matchup seems decent. We'll see. That's a good start. Oh, I kind of want to keep the hand, but there's no way. Wait. I have the option to put Prism Energy into play. Do I attach a fire this turn? I think I always try to get Prism, right? We have Wellspring. Yeah, Wellspring, Squawk, Moon. Okay, cool. How am I playing with Waterpon? What do you mean? Another Charcadet. I need Latias. Give me Latias. Forgot we need Latias here. When is rotation? Not till next year. We are very far away from rotation still. The same list in Discord? No, I haven't posted in Discord. Wadapon? Oh, Wada. Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's like an old Yu-Gi-Oh card. Let me see the list. I can show it after, yeah. Can Pulp beat high HP Megas? Probably. Because Pulp can just play Archeops or Devo. Well, I guess Devo rotate. Well, actually, no, yeah. Dragapult, dude, Dragapult's too good, bro. Phantom Dive is just the best attack in the game right now. See if they get Shaman down. I can see why 3 Area Zero is pretty good in this deck, by the way. I feel like I need a 3rd Area Zero in this situation. Which sets should be rotating? Scarlet and Violet to Paradox Rift. It's going to be Temporal Forces on. So we're losing some pretty good cards. Dango or Guardy? Probably Goldengo. Because it... I mean, they're both pretty good. I would say Goldengo's the better deck, but it's easier to counter. Copperage and Genesect work together? Yeah, they work together. Why does this Armarouge box run well? Because when I tried it was just a brick. He's got to have aura, bro. Now, my question is, chat. Am I going Amp or Wellspring? What do you think? What's the better play here? Amp or Wellspring? What do you think, chat? Amp or Wellspring? I'll give you a second to think about it. What are we thinking, chat? Amp or Wellspring? What do we got? No Gigas, no. Alright, chat's saying Amp. We're going to go with Amp. Actually, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Because if we go Wellspring and they knock it out, yeah. That actually does make sense the more I think about it. Yeah, it's probably fine. I don't know. Half the people said Amp, half said Wellspring. I'm going to go Amp and see if this makes a difference. Because they have to KO the Iron Hands. Wellspring, like the problem with Wellspring, it puts the energy in the deck. Yeah. Plus, if it gets knocked out, we lose our Terra. Yeah, I think Amping here is fine. The only problem with Wellspring is not going Wellspring allows them to evolve up their board now, which nullifies the power of Wellspring. It might have been better to Wellspring. I don't know. It might have been better to go Wellspring there. Gotta utilize Legacy. Yeah. You take out multiple Pokemon. I don't know. I think they were both good. I think it's fine. We'll see though. You lose to Squawk. That is true. I do lose. Yeah, I guess that's fair. It's fair. Wall hits for weakness anyways. Yeah. I think it is correct Iron Hands. The only thing with Wellspring, we could have went Wellspring, knock out Dracloak, right? But I think it's fine to go Amp here. I think Iron Hands is probably correct. We also keep the Legacy on. So we do all this work. They have to knock me out, and we only give up one prize card. So that's like pretty good. Unless they have a counter catcher. Which they do. Okay, that's fine. Well, now we'll Wellspring, obviously. Now we do Wellspring Ogerpon. Yeah. Now we have Wellspring. If I drop boss, I could amp, kill the Quilava, but nope. Can get Fez, Wellspring. Okay, hold on. Let me Night Stretcher. And then... Do I want to keep the bundle? Bundle's pretty good, but I think we can probably get rid of it now, because they have 2 Typhlosion on the board. Ideally, we go boss here. Boss kill Quilava, I like. No, okay, that's fine. I want to play this out like they don't have a Dragapult, so I'm just going to kill the Quilava. Let me just keep the hand. It's a pretty good hand. You appreciate the fall there. Kind of would have been a bad spot if they had a Shaman, to be honest with you. If they had a Shaman, I could have been in some trouble. The matchup against Grimmsnarl Frostlass? I think Charizard Pidgeot is favored if you play a Mist Energy. 3-0 is the move. See, this is why I'm thinking 3-0. But I don't know, like, what are we cutting though? Honestly, the Roaring Moon has been pretty mid. We haven't used it once yet. Ugh, that's annoying. Probably just Latias, right? Yeah. Surprised they don't play Shaman? They could. Might be prized. They have the Iono? Jeez, they're cooking. Okay, hold up. Well, they go counter catch Iono KO Fez, I'm in trouble. Dude, if they hit counter here, it's actually kind of scary. Why Mist Energy is good? Mist Energy stops Devo. You put Mist Energy on your Charizard or your Pidgeot, and they can't do anything. Well, you put on your Pidgeot, right? You go Mist on Pidgeot, and Grimmsnarl can never Devo your Pidgeot. They have Fez, you have a game on board? Not right now, currently. Think of the fall there, gamer. Do you think Sarah Ledge can come back? I think it's decent. I don't think it's a bad deck right now. Just put Iron Hands in the active, I guess. So we need to get Wellspring back. Okay, hold up. What's our top deck? Think of the fall there. Am I shuffling the deck? Is the question. I don't think so. Nice. We just need Wellspring for game. I need Wellspring Latias. Okay, I don't think we can win this turn. I just cooked here. I mean, it's not looking... I think they have game in hand. Oh, they're down boss. Supposed to be good for Guardy? Yeah. I think I just pass here. They have it, they have it. They are down a boss, and they can't play counter catcher, so we'll see if they have it, they have it. It is what it is. Will I battle you? No. Devo doesn't go around most. It goes around Mist, yes. Okay, research, that's fine. Yeah, Devo is blocked by Mist. Should we have shuffle before research? Maybe. I don't think I had a win con, though, this turn. I don't... Unless I drew boss. I had to draw boss to win the game. I didn't have a way to find the Wellspring. And I didn't have a way to get Latias and Wellspring in the active. Bundle? I guess Bundle could have worked. I didn't... I think we have it, right? Yeah, we have game. We can see our entire deck here. Would you play this to a cup? Yeah. Where's my Night Stretcher? There it is. All right, GG's. I think, okay, looking back, maybe it was correct to go early Wellspring there. Because kind of got closer than I thought it would be. So maybe going early Wellspring was better. I don't know. I still think early Amp was fine, right? Because it's like, if they don't take 2 prizes, like, the game is like, they're in a really bad spot. Okay, this gives me hope. Double Night Stretcher discard is not good, though. It's like a pretty bad 2 cards to lose. We'll see what happens, though. Dreepy and Badoo. Oh my gosh. It's Dragapult. Alright, we can beat Dragapult. We can beat the Pult. We can beat Pult. Not when they're doing Itchy Pollen turn 1, though. Okay. They have Maractus. Wait. No, they might have Maractus. It might be cooked. Do I conserve my Night Stretchers? I don't want to give them more cards. No, it's fine. Let's research. The Gut Instinct was right about adding Roy Moon to Armor Box. We haven't used it yet. I don't know if I like it. We haven't used it yet. Okay, that's fine. Good Iono. My hand was kind of mid. That's still a mid hand. I mean, yeah, this doesn't look very good. We're just gonna lose because of Badoo bricks. I can't find a Ho-oh, bro. Where my Ho-ohs at? If I got a Ho-oh here, I'm okay. Okay, we got Ho-oh. It's fine. Nah, I'm just going to knock him. I'm not going to bother doing the Clefairy areas here. I think the Father Zaber. I don't want to bench Clefairy. We are down double Night Stretcher. If I didn't have 2 Night Stretchers in the discard, I maybe would have went bench Clefairy, play Area 0, then Mew for 1. It's fine. We have Ultra Ball. It's not a big deal. It's fun, but bricky? It is bricky. I agree. I'm thinking of building Alakazam with Jellicent. I like it. I think it's a cool idea. I do want to... There's a few Jellicent decks I still want to play. I want to try Jellicent Metagross. And then, yeah, Jellicent Alakazam. Yeah, if we didn't draw that, this game was over. I mean, I still think the game might be over, to be honest. This is still not good, but we'll see. Yeah, we gotta put a Giacomo in this deck, chat. We could play the Turtonator, discard the Neo Upper. Yo, imagine that. What do I value more? The Energy Retrieval or the Area Zero? Probably the Area Zero. Could go Clefairy Legacy. I still don't want to bench Clefairy. It's just not worth it. If I still had Night Stretcher, I would. I'm low on Night Stretcher. It's just not worth it. Give me a Charcadet. There we go. Could bundle here. I think it's okay to just hit this, right? Yeah. I think it's okay to hit the Dragapult. Maybe I should have put Legacy on Fez. I don't know. If they just have another boss, though, they're just going to boss kill my Mew, right? I think it's always correct to just heal. Honestly, I maybe shouldn't even have attacked them, because they could just go Munkidori, knock out Charcadet. Yeah, I probably shouldn't even have attacked them, actually. I forgot they have a monkey in the deck. I should have just passed. Forgot about Munkidori. Yeah, punished. Yeah, they got research. Nah, I shouldn't have attacked. No. Maybe the fall there. I mean, we just gotta hope they whiff the Luminous. Yeah, I shouldn't have attacked. I forgot they have Monkey. Okay, they don't have it though, thankfully. Oh my god. Bailed out. Alright, we're chilling. Optimal Dragapult whiffing the Munkidori attack, thank god. I thought I was farmed for sure, bro. Okay, we need Clefairy here. But I kind of need I don't need Latias. I just don't... Well... Do I just get the Clefairy and guarantee it? I have a knockout this turn, which is still good. But, like... It's so much better to go Phantom Dive here. Oh, okay, you know what? Maybe I do get Wellspring. Or, I guess... I don't think it matters, right? Well, Terapagos is tankier, but they don't have Hawlucha anymore. Now let's get Wellspring. If I can find Munkidori Clefairy here plus Armarouge, it's actually pretty good. I don't think I'm going to, but if I can, that'd be pretty dope. Because then I can take out the Dracloak and the Dragapult. Oh my god, so... Wait. No, I do have it. No, I don't. Wait, I'm trolling. Fudge. No, I didn't get the Armarouge. Damn it. Should I get it? Should I just go Monkey then? Yeah, sure. Yeah, dude, that would have been crazy. You think it was always to get Clefairy there? Yeah, you might be right. And that question is, what am I Munkidoriing? Always Clefairy. Maybe. But even if I copy Phantom Dive there, I don't even think copying Phantom Dive was even that good of a play, to be honest. Heal Char? Heal the Charcadet? Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I agree. This is fine. We're actually still like in an okay spot, depending on what I draw next turn. Honestly, attacking with Ho-oh there might have been better than going for like a Clefairy, you know what I mean? I think it was always better to just go into Ho-oh. Honestly, I actually could win next turn. Depending on how well I draw, there's a world where I can win the game next turn. Armarouge is an insane prize. Yeah, but we're getting smacked in the face with a nice big fat Iono here. But we'll see. This hand's really good if we don't get Iono'd. But I have bad news for you, chat. Dragapult always has the Iono. Every time. Every time. Because they have Dracloak, bro. They see too many cards in one turn. They definitely have an Iono. This hand is pretty cooking. This is a good hand, but I don't think this hand is sticking. Unfortunately, they always got Iono. Dragapult just always has the Iono. They could have one in the decks, and they would still find it every time. Guaranteed, confirmed, bro. Dragapult's the GOAT, bro. It's the GOAT. I did not kill the Dragapult, no. I think, honestly, looking back, I think the Ho-oh play was actually correct. Ho-oh Munkidori was probably the best play I could have made there. The best play I could have made was to go Munkidori, Clefairy, Phantom Dive, kill Dracloak, kill Dragapult. That just was not happening. It was always correct to go Ho-oh Munkidori if I whiffed that play. Like, going in with Mew there, I don't think was going to be good enough. Because then I put damage on their board for Munkidori. I set up damage for them. Yeah, I was always correct to go Ho-oh there if I'm not going with the Wombo combo play. Oh, no Iono. See, chat, you just got to have a little bit of faith. Or actually reverse psychology. I reverse psychology them out of getting the Iono, which is pretty crazy. They should have... Was it ever correct to KO Mew there? I don't know. How much HP does this guy have left? 80? They don't even kill the Ho-oh. Alright, this is looking pretty good. We might actually just have game here. Ho-oh's underrated damage spread. Ho-oh's a good attacker. Ho-oh, like, boss Ho-oh kill Munkidori feels pretty good if that's, like, a lot of the scenario I'm in. Happy Feet Wombo combo. Yo, what's up, Delock? You can win next turn. They get Mew back. Well, they're not killing the Mew. Bro decided to not counter catcher kill Mew. They could take it back, though. They could always have another counter catcher here. Another Hawlucha? Yo, imagine. Dragapult is the GOAT. Phantom Dive? Okay. Alright. If we find Clefairy, we win the game. Thank you for the follow there, Theo Owl. They're also taking a prize, too, which is huge, because now we get Fez. Oh, yeah, this is just... They're cooked. They might just be cooked. They shouldn't even... Like, honestly, it was either correct to not take a prize, or... Yeah, I don't know. It's looking... I think we're probably going to win now. We just need to find Clefairy, and we win. Just make sure I can't throw the game. I need to maximize my draw outs here. There we go. That's game. Bro didn't see the play. Oh my gosh. No, they didn't get to do it. All right, GG's. Scary. This matchup still feels kind of scary. Yo, Ho-oh's on the screen. What the heck? There you go. That is the Ho-oh Armarouge deck in action. This deck is deceptively kind of hard to pilot. I've made a lot of misplays in this video, in all honesty. I'm still learning the deck, but it does feel pretty strong. I think Prism Energy is really cool. It allows for some better lines in the deck, especially with stuff like the Roaring Moon, which I didn't really use. To be fair, though, the entire time I played the deck, I hit no Gardevoir, which is like the one matchup you're going to use Moon against. So maybe just cut the Moon out. I don't know. Like, maybe you don't need it for Guardy, but it's pretty good to have against Guardy. The Munkidori is also maybe not needed, but we did use it against Dragapult, so I think the Monkey can stay. I like the idea of Monkey. It's not bad. Bundle's not bad. I wouldn't mind maybe a third boss. Another Area Zero is actually the extra card I need to put in here. So I think changing the list, I would definitely just play the third Area Zero. It's kind of tight. Every card plays a big role in the deck, but I definitely wouldn't hate a third Area Zero in the deck for sure. But that'll be for me on the Ho-Oh deck. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like if you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're either at 80K or we're getting very, very close. Like, we're less than probably like 50, 40 subs away from 80,000 subs. You want to help me reach that goal, subscribe down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Check out the sponsors down below. Use code LDF. Check out my second channel for even more content from me too. I've been looking at online tourney results recently. There's a new BDIF in town. You definitely got to check out the second channel's recent vid down below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video on Ho-Oh Box. Stack's pretty good. Prism Energy is pretty awesome, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.